What up, motherfuckers? Caught us with some wings. Got Leroy Biggs in the motherfucking house with Tim. You already know it. What up, what up?
What's up, fellas?
That shit fire. I'm telling you. We convinced Leroy's going to have to kill somebody tonight.
Oh, without a doubt.
It's going to happen.
Without a doubt. I ain't had birthday parties as cool as this. Fuck you mean?
Show up, give him some wings, some good old cannabis, and some great liquor.
Welcome to this freaking podcast.
You know what I'm saying? We try to have that Southern hospitality. I'm from the West Coast, so that's like a thing, right? Southern hospitality.
Well, you're winning. Right? You're doing it better.
Well, when somebody shows up at your house, what do you do?
Tell them get the fuck out. I mean, yeah, no, Southern hospitality is a real thing, but I promise you, dude, like, if we're giving out medals for that shit, you're in the running.
Like, right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the jam right there.
I'd vote for him.
Hell yeah, I would too. I too.
Damn right.
That fucking shit, because I'm trying to be bigger one time. The second I get all my felonies knocked off, running for Congress.
I got you.
Yeah.
Run for president. I'll be the VP. I got you.
Dude, I'm with it.
Fuck that, dude.
Fucking
and I tell you how you run the country, dude. You go to war with someone they don't expect. You go to war with like China or Iran or something like that. You know,
That's
it's
right.
a big political thing.
Yeah.
Go to war with Ghana. Think about it. What's the march going to be on that? You ain't really got to bomb Ghana. You know what I mean? Just tell people.
Just tell people.
You tell me, keep it.
Hey, I'm feeling
Dude, I'm telling you. Y'all know how hard we
just
are.
the room
Dude, all you gotta
alone
do
win.
is just leak an email.
Yeah.
Just
Or,
leak an email.
or fucking Finland. It's so
Yeah.
cold, like, what's going to happen? They're going to burn? Like...
Fuck, we're gonna do napalm.
Maybe I shouldn't be.
Please,
Maybe I shouldn't be your vice president, man. I think that just knocked me out of the running altogether.
Never
mind.
shit. Is that Mike Pence?
Yeah,
That's probably a good point of view. Who knows?
Hell yeah. No, that's super legit though. Motherfucking right. So how was the ride? All the way out from the country
dude.
to
So
country.
that's definitely the furthest trip I've taken within Tennessee. Because you're not just going to like Carolina, you know what I mean? Like you're going all the way east, and then you're going up the mountain. Yeah, and this is legit, bro. I'm on. I got a podcast with my buddy Squints, Chad, and them. I got some shit to say, and y'all had some shit to say too, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've hit up Chad. I've talked to Chad. Hell yeah. I like this podcast. I like how they got the little setup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted a round table. I wanted to. Well, you know,
I really like this.
Square. I mean, not necessarily round, but square. But
right.
Yeah. I wanted the round table where we could all just sit back and we could like eat, drink, smoke, do. Because you want to be comfortable. You want to be able to have that vibe to where you kick it. Fucking Joe Rogan. That's how he does it.
We had to build it out. It wasn't here.
Yeah.
Like the walls and none of it was here.
None of this shit was here. We built all this.
It's flooring on the wall.
Yep. Look, I got epoxy floors. I did lava. Look at that shit. I did all that myself. Like
y'all got high doing that?
No, hell no, I got high before I did it. That shit was gonna take some hours. Hell no. Nah, we just did this shit just to fucking have something to do that was gonna be better than what we were doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I mean, if you ain't got nothing going on, idle hands the devil.
Absolutely.
You gonna go fuck something up.
For sure.
I'm gonna go out here and do something stupid if I ain't got something to do.
Plus, it helps you keep up that positive motivation and vibe, man.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, you're hitting the spot on, man. Because I mean, from a rapper standpoint, like I'm at my best when I'm busy. You know what I mean? Like it's like, hey, man, you know, because like these last couple of years, fellas, I've only done shows, the festivals in the summer.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing. The rest of the year, I'm writing music and recording music, whether it's mine or whether I'm writing for someone else. Like,
what do you do more?
I got a lot of recorded shit that's unreleased.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You more recording for yourself?
Yeah, but it's, I mean...
Are you doing like Tupac numbers where you're doing like 2 songs a day? Or
sometimes,
like,
yeah, man. Like, I linked up with Sonny, and shout out Sonny P and Lorenzo Cole and Street Flavor Records. Man, when I first got down there with the nostalgia of it, because like it wasn't like a formal thing. You know what I mean? Like Sonny P's done made his mark in music a time or two. You know what I mean? He doesn't. There ain't like it wasn't no sport in it for him anymore. You know, but like the way it happened, it was like I didn't come to him, he didn't come to me. We sort of met like And then we got in and popped out. I think I was down there for it was 3 days, man. Check this out. Story time. It was December 21st, 2021 to December 23rd, 2021. So this last Christmas, I went down there just to meet him. And we'd been talking for about 6 months. Went down there, meet him, hang out, see the studio, and officially become under his management. Dude, we recorded like fucking 5 songs. And when I say record 5 songs, like they were mastering them, like they were done,
mixed down the whole.
It wasn't like, the days flew by. Like we'd get in there at 10 a.m., be recording, and like in the process at 11, and then at 1 a.m., all right, yeah, we had fun, man, let's do it again. Like it was just, it was crazy, man, because like I don't know. I hope I'm not getting off track at all, but
man, fucking get off track. We ain't no trains.
I mean, man, it's like because Cole's a hell of an artist himself.
He's a hell of an artist. He's dropping some heat right now.
Well, it's like he can play any fucking instrument. He grew up on all types of genres, just like myself. So he's got a feel for rap, rock, country, whatever. And then you got Sonny, man, which it's like that's a beat machine. Like we joke about it a lot. He couldn't make beats on the new computers. Yeah. Because the last time he made a beat was fucking, 1998 with fucking Pistol or whatever. I'm being a little bit hyperbolic, but not really. He didn't know how to use the fucking computer.
Yeah.
And, but he was still like able to kind of make cool sounding beats without knowing how to sequence them or shit.
That's dope.
Our buddy David Ray, shout out David Ray.
Hey, David Ray.
He got us MPC 4000. And that's from Sonny's like heyday, like 05 type shit. And he was like a kid in a candy store, bro. I had fucking 6 beats in like 4 hours. He's like, okay.
I mean, you're giving him a bike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he knows how to write.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that makes it. But I mean, that makes a huge difference. Like, I can fuck around with Pro Tools. That's the only thing I know how to on the computer. Any type of mixing, producing is Pro Tools.
Right.
So I was like, shit. I knew Pro Tools, so when I got like Fruity Loops, I downloaded it. I was like, this shit, nothing. Watch this. I know, huh? I didn't understand none of it. I was like, what the fuck is this? Because it's just the small buttons. It's just the fucking control and all the other little things that fucking you wouldn't know, just like with basic hardware. So I feel that.
Right.
Yeah, I fully feel that.
I mean, and two, another thing, because like I always wrote music, and like we talked about earlier, I'm a freestyler. That's how I got into it. I knew how to rap before I knew how to write.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, the hardest flex I can give you. And like I said, first time I was down there with them was near Christmas of 6 months ago. Dude, I've learned how to write. Like, I think I'm a dope ass country writer. Like, because I'm not really worried about the rap writing, because it's all freestyle more or less anyways, or it's written during that fucking studio session. Like,
well, what do you mean country? Like, you mean like an actual like country song?
Yes, sir.
Where it's like laying down a story.
Yes,
where
sir.
you're going through it.
Yes,
you're
sir.
making it. Okay.
And you fellas, like I said, I was gearing up for killing somebody. I can show y'all some unreleased music when we get done.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, I want to hear all that shit. Would you do the country genre?
Yeah, man.
I don't mean like country rap, but like the actual country genre and sit and sing and everything else?
Yeah.
Well,
the way I figure it out, because like, man, I've always been the big guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like the attention shit doesn't bother me. Like, because I've always been a salesman, man, whether I'm selling pot or selling fucking video, whatever. Like,
you're selling yourself in this industry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the way I see it, people are gonna look either way, man. I might as well try to make $1.
Dude, fuck yeah. And dude, if you make a good song,
right?
Look at Save Me.
Right.
Oh my god.
Well, and like
went crazy.
And like I didn't start listening to Jelly for that. I mean, I like 09 is the first time, or maybe 08, probably first time I heard Jelly. Like Strictly Business and shit like that.
Right.
And that was like, all right, cool, because that's the shit I like, So switching over and getting to a different aspect. Number one, you just opening up your network. Number two, but you're coming to a different side of yourself and a different. If you switch that shit up, you're making yourself better.
Yeah.
You're perfecting your art. If you're a musician, that's why I've always hated the word rapper. See, I'm a rapper. Like,
right.
damn. Like, for Hallmark or something? Like, do you rap shit?
You're still a musician, though.
Yeah, you a musician.
Yeah.
Like, if you can carry a beat and carry a tune and, like, you put lyrics to it, like, rap should be it's a genre, of course, but you should be considered a musician if you rap. You know what I'm saying? Not a rapper. Because you should be, and it's just me. I don't know. But I'm also not a fucking rapper.
Well, I think it was more those, like, I don't know.
Felt it and you're like, I want to do this?
Not just that, but like, and I'm only, like I said, you know, I'm youngest dude in the room, fucking 23 years old. So, like, I mean, it was looked at as taboo, especially where we come from, dude.
Yeah,
I'm from Cheatham County, grew up in West Nashville, right? Well, I mean, truth be told, my earliest memories, like, you got in trouble if you listen to some rap music. Like, you didn't listen to that. You were listening to Garth Brooks, and that's because y'all had a 5-hour ride back home. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. See, that ain't me. I grew up on Too Short, Tupac, E40.
Well, that's what drew me to it, man, because it was so taboo. Like,
yeah,
because I got up on 3-6.
Yeah,
that's what I got up with. Well, and then, like, I remember my sister Rachel having the Natural, a Haystack CD.
Yeah.
You know, and that was really my first look into it. And then, you know, every 5 years my dad would have a fucking Kid Rock CD or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it was so fucking cool, man, because, like, these motherfuckers weren't playing a piano, fucking, you know, 100 notes at a fucking 50 seconds. Like, they weren't doing that. They were just rhyming. They were talking. Like, I'm already a loud motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, shit, the shoe fits where.
Hey, fucking run it.
I can talk shit and rhyme, okay.
Yeah, as you're supposed to. I can dig it, though. I can dig it. I mean, that's.
I think real lyricists are what keep the game alive, though.
That is the truth.
There's just a lot of bullshit out there, too.
Well, me, Sonny, and Cole talk about that a lot. Like, and I actually had a guy, Darren Doan, shout out Darren Doan. He's a social media advisor for a couple big names. Man, like, Instagram was the shit, right?
Yeah.
Why was it the shit? It was a new platform. You weren't paying for ads.
Yeah.
You signed up for free and went, right?
Yeah.
Well, now, dude, there's more content than there is users.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if there's 100 million active users, right?
Like,
and
probably 20 million of those are real.
Exactly.
And
10 million of those are rappers.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean,
for real though.
Like, and so
super oversaturated too.
And then you take the prospect of buying music, because I mean, you know, the biggest albums in the world today, you know, like, it's a phenomenon for someone to sell 500,000 units in a week, or in the first month.
Yeah.
And that, like, but I mean,
that would be insane. Like
now,
now?
now it would be
be
ridiculous.
Stupid hard.
But now you go back to, like, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
The Carter drop. The Carter sold fucking 1.2 million records the first week.
Yeah.
Not the first week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just
but
like,
no, they went platinum.
Yeah.
Quick.
Well, but that, like, I'm just.
But shit, I was one of them. I probably had bought 2 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, it's so hard now. Like, I mean,
it's because of streams.
Yeah.
Everything's streams.
I can look up, like, bro, you can look up any music I've ever done on YouTube. Now, I'm not trying to fuck myself out of streams, but at the same time, it's like...
And people pirate it and all that other stuff. So.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people are going to go on YouTube and listen to it as opposed to go and buy it from Apple?
Oh, fucking 200% more people.
Yeah,
like, without a doubt.
I think 200% is like an understatement.
But even though it's the thing, like... Because nowadays they look at it, you know, like you said earlier, you thought it'd be like the shows and shit. Like, that really is where all this money is now for artists up and coming. Like,
it's all shows.
Like, that's just what it is.
Because people want to see their favorite artist, man.
Gas is fucking $5 a gallon. These motherfuckers can't afford 99 cents a song, and I can't either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. Like,
yeah, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, and I'm saying that as an artist. I'm going broke because of this shit. But
yeah, but I mean, you got shows.
Gas is expensive.
But there's also a bunch of other podcasts. There's a bunch of other merch is the biggest thing.
Right.
Merch is going to be your number one. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking kissing babies and shaking hands. You know
and I love babies.
And they're using all the platforms.
Yeah. Well, so I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and I got banned on TikTok. I had to make another TikTok.
I heard they happen as often.
You had a stripper on TikTok?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
You for it?
Yes,
you know
dude.
What TikTok is?
But that was my appeal, and they just fuck this dude. No. So
go to Donald Trump's. He has a what?
Yeah, but
Truth
bro.
Truth Social.
That shit, I don't understand how that shit works. Cause
have you seen that one? Did you look at it?
Yeah.
And like, are people able to get a fan base from it?
No, bro. Like, it's all fucking. I mean, like, political activists for the most part. It's like no one's building a brand.
That's why I don't
over there.
Twitter.
Yo, no, dude. Fucking Twitter was not for me.
Twitter's like politics,
dude. Yeah. I had a Twitter, and I don't have my login. Anyone can fucking hack it right now. I don't give a fuck. I had Twitter for a week, man. Got 150 followers, and immediately, like, I posted 2 posts and like 0 likes, 0 anything. Like, I don't even remember what I said, but it had to be something fucked up. Like, so, and Instagram's slowly becoming a piece of shit. It fucking sucks.
Well, all social media is.
Yeah.
I don't like none of social media. That shit pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't be on
it much.
Sit
there and not notice 45 fucking minutes of your day goes by because you just sat there and scroll or sat there and look at some shit.
Hey, if I'm not doing nothing, I might hit that phone right quick and be like, flick through the feed, and then I'm out. I'm out, dog. I'm out.
I'm out. I can't fuck with it.
Yeah.
No, it's just, and then you get people that get caught up into it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, dude, it was bad. I was walking in here.
That shit creates mental health problems.
Shit I just posted, and it posted me like, "Hey, bro, check this out." You got those in the country?
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, so at the country, yes, but only at night. And like by night, I mean like midnight to 4 a.m. for the police, just shift change and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like Charlotte Pike, Nashville, shit like that. Oh yeah, dude.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. Those are proud tweakers.
Fuck yeah, proud tweakers.
$5. Are you hungry? No, motherfucker, I want some dope. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Oh shit. All right.
No, motherfucker, I want some dope.
And then that's another thing though. Like, which one's more dishonest? The motherfucker that's buying the drugs, or the pompous motherfucker that giving them $5 thinking they're going to change their life? Like, dude, what did you expect that $5 to do?
$5 is not thinking he's changing their life. He's thinking he's going to get something in his stomach, whether it's smoke or drink or something to eat.
I don't think the average person thinks that, man. I do. But
I do. Like, when I'm pulling up and I see somebody homeless on the side of the road asking for fucking money.
Yeah.
And number one, I'm not doing it if they're standing on the fucking side of the road. They can fuck off because those dudes know what they're doing. But if they just fucked up on the side of the road, I mean like the freeway dudes.
Oh,
with the sign, the freeway, I don't fuck with those people. Because they all own BMWs.
They probably own nice shit.
Dude, look,
They all own BMWs.
I swear to God, look, I seen a nice ass, it was a Honda though. I seen a nice ass Honda parked across the street. This dude had somebody else holding an umbrella above him because it was raining and he's the one holding the sign. And I was like, ain't no fucking way. I couldn't get my old lady.
He's got somebody on payroll.
Yeah, he's got someone on payroll to hold an umbrella. Ooh. Right, and look, it started hella raining. So they took off and ran across and dumped into the Honda.
And turned it on
and
while they waited for the rain to pass.
And I was like, this fucking shit, dude. I'm looking over at my daughter. I'm like, I know you see that. She's just laughing shit. And I'm like, never
He's sitting
again.
there putting Germex on, asking his buddy, you want something from Olive Garden? Like, yo, what? What? I just gave you $7. Like,
yeah, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you see him pulling up behind you in the drive-thru after you just fucking bent the exit.
You ever drove such a shitty car, though, like they turn away from you?
Oh yeah.
The first car I had, dude.
Fuck yeah.
04 Cavalier. That motherfucker had sunspots on it. I'm pretty sure my first and last dog died under the motherfucker. Like, it was pretty shitty, right?
Shit.
I'd pull up any red light, they just look the other way. They're disappointed in me. And it's like, motherfucker.
Fuck yeah.
What?
Dude, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm just
You're wearing Jerusalem Cruisers in 40-degree weather, you motherfucker.
Son of a bitch.
Man, I had a 94 Grand Marquis and a doggone 70 Grand Prix, I believe.
That's what we call
Rust buckets, dog.
Two of the best vehicles in the history
I thought it was the dopest car I ever owned in my life, man. I was happy as hell just to have a whip.
Fuck it,
You ever got whiplash in a Grand Marquis? I'll answer that. No, the fuck you didn't, dude.
No, the fuck you didn't.
It's a yacht.
Yeah,
like,
how is that possible?
Dude, I'm telling you.
You don't get fucking whiplash unless you're going 90.
You in a big enough...
not going 90.
Nah, they go 90.
No, that's about it.
No, they fly.
If it's going 90, every turn you take, you hear get a motherfucking shock bouncing or something.
Yeah, only for you big enough to hold the fucking thing down.
Oh.
The hell no. It'll grab a
No.
pee going 90 for me. I'm just gonna be like, fuck, dude, this bitch better not flip.
Oh, no. I don't think they'll flip.
Me and my brother used to race down Washington Road, man. He had the Cutlass. That Grand Marquis would walk him down.
Yep. Yeah, hell yeah. Them Cutlasses are bad, though.
Yeah, shout out to Keith Reese, man. I still outrun you.
73 to 85 Cutlass. I'll take any one of them.
Any fucking one.
Yeah.
I like them old Chevelles, too. Them bitches are nasty.
Yeah. My granddad my pa always had a 64 Chevelle. But I mean, it was just sitting out there. That was the first muscle car I ever fell in love with. You know what I mean? Like, it was a full car, but like the battery was dead and shit. Like, it wasn't a complete junk. It was just enough to fucking pretend in or some shit.
Yeah, right. Hell yeah. That was more than most motherfuckers had. My
dad some wheels on it.
Camaro.
I mean, yeah, but there was 4 different wheels.
That's how I bought my Grand Marquis with 4 different wheels.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. There was some rims on it, but they didn't match.
Right.
We buy swag on consignment where I'm from.
Absolutely.
Man, I'm telling you.
Or after you take too many ecstasy pills.
Man, I've straight gutted cars, like trying to put fucking stereo systems in there when I'm like 14. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm like, this shit'll work. This shit'll work. This shit'll fucking
I almost
work.
got arrested because I bought some stereo equipment, put in one car. Police pulled up. I was like, I walked out there. I said, what are you doing? Why are you walking around my car? And she was like, well, somebody reported she had some stolen stereo equipment in there. And I said, some who? She said, at the flea market. And I had just took it to the flea market to get it hooked up, right?
Yeah.
Man, I done hooked that shit, sat it on the back of her car and said, ma'am, possession 9/10 of the law, correct? I said, I bought it from some Mexicans walking down the road. They asked me if I wanted to buy it. I said, yeah. You know, I even paid to have it put back in the lady's car.
Damn.
And the lady pulled up.
Oh,
my wife pulled up.
That made me feel like, fuck all that. I'd be pissed, but like,
now when you got,
over.
hey, now when you had a ton of shit in the car that you would have got fucked over anyway.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I just put it in the speaker.
I was just terrified. I mean, I'd only been out a year, man. I was, hey,
fucking lying.
You can have this shit back. I pay for it to go back in there. I apologize for any inconvenience.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it.
I didn't steal it. I bought it.
I swear to God. Hell no. Y'all don't be having carjackings out there in the country. How many people?
Well, so I don't know, man.
Not West Nashville. I know
Cheatham County,
Yeah,
Cheatham County, right?
County.
So Cheatham County probably has 40,000 people in it.
40,000 people.
But it's a big ass piece of land. I mean, you know,
everybody in that county owns big land, don't they?
Yeah. And the ones that do own it, none of them bought it. It was passed out. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And it's a lot of like Cheatham County to me is the stereotypical good old boy network.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Judge Maxey's been there for fucking 30 fucking years. He's a fucking, you know, people know him as a cokehead and some other shit, and he gets his friends off and then fucking finds the fuck out of, you know, every fifth person, and our sheriff our last sheriff, Mike Breedlove, he was very controversial, to say the least. Well, our sheriff before that, John Holder, he was sheriff for like 6 years, and it was because he had cancer. Like, they kept re-electing him because of the insurance. Like, people felt bad for him, and that's, I mean, it wasn't rigged or nothing. It's just the people that voted out of sympathy. Yeah. You know, like, it's really...
I mean, it's because it's all connected.
Yeah, like the dude that just got elected, Tim Binkley, I can honestly say now, I've had a county official threaten to whoop my ass before. And I was like 8 years old with my grandmother, and he was just a detective at the time, but I was out of line doing something I shouldn't, and he gave me that old fucking country stare, dude. You know, half pig fucker, half Blade Runner, dude. You know, you don't know what's going down, like. But I don't know, man. I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for
you never moving?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
He said, shit, Virginia, nice. They got legal weed.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, for the first, let me tell you, for a 2-hour fucking first impression, you fellas did it, dude. Like, fuck.
Fuck you mean? That's what you're supposed to do.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You wrote the book.
Fire. Hell yeah. Well, I didn't write the book, but I knew the dude. I robbed his ass. I took the book. Yeah. I own the book. I don't know what the exact
you know him? You know him?
I don't know him. Well, he's not really alive anymore. Yeah. But you know, he once was. Or used to be.
It's funny you said that.
Yeah.
Because I paid to have the book made. You stole my book, Dick. I had to get him to write another book.
Whoops.
Like, damn, dude. I got to turn this into moral paraphrase, dog.
Paraphrase, dude. You better start fucking conjoining.
Yeah.
Conjunctioning. I wasn't good with English.
But, no, I would, if I had to pick and do it all over again, I'd definitely get raised in the country.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can feel that. I love the country.
Man, it's nice up here.
Vibe.
Right.
It's a whole different vibe. Like, so I'm from Sacramento, California, and there's shit ton of fucking people where I'm at.
Right.
Shit ton. Like, fucking thousands and millions and thousands of millions. No, but there's a lot of fucking people. And my favorite thing about coming out here is everybody was waving at you. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
And everybody's willing to help.
Absolutely.
Right.
Right.
So you meet anybody and they're super kind. Most people where I come from, it's defense automatically.
Unless you come in as an alien.
Yeah.
If you don't have nobody like ushering you through the door in the new spot.
Yeah, that is very true in the country.
Right.
You gotta have somebody.
Now, so yes and no, man. Because the other thing about the country is people are fucking nosy.
Yeah,
they're really nosy.
No,
like
really
city people, they're kind of nosy, but they have a million people to be nosy to any given day.
Yeah.
Country people, like the little corner store where we are on Pine Creek called Teeters. Every gossip I learned about, because I mean, fuck, dude, I didn't get a phone till I was 16 years old.
Damn.
So all the gossip and hearsay I heard was,
yeah,
because Jimmy was running his mouth at the counter, you know.
Yeah. But that's fucking cool, right? Yeah. I feel like, and it sounds fucked up, whenever my kids get in trouble, right, we'll take away something that they like. My daughter, I take her fucking phone. Immediately taking her phone. Right? Dude, she's like a 10-fold different person. I'm like, oh my god, you're gonna come hang out with us now. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I like it because you can actually get back to earth. Mm-hmm. You know, you can get back to the... So I think the country's way better. You can sit down, you don't have so many people in your ear, so many people in your face.
It's laid back.
But
that's what I like about it.
I think it'd be easier to succeed in music.
Well, it's there. People want to be a part of something.
Yeah. So no matter going to the city would be a lot.
Well, so the city's more exposure and shit, but like we always considered Nashville home because I mean, a 10-minute ride down the back road, you were in Nashville.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like we weren't tourists. You know what I mean? Like we sneaking into downtown. These motherfuckers are doctors and shit wearing cowboy hats and stuff, and we're wearing Echo t-shirts that our cousin died in. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and I just, a country is more beneficial nowadays because in a market that's not buying music, it gives you a more personable outreach.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, a city's always going to influence you.
Yeah. I think that you're going to get more from the city, though. I think you'll get a lot more from the city just because of statistics.
There's a lot more opportunity.
Yeah.
But I really do believe the success rate is higher
in the country?
In a small town, yeah. Because I mean, that small town's not going to change your life financially, right? But like, okay, let's say I drop an album, right, and fucking 500 people in Nashville City buy it, which they, you know, big turnaround. You know what I mean? But like, if they do that, that shit's gonna trend 10 miles away. Well, what's 10 miles away? Fucking Nashville.
Yep.
What's 10 minutes by the river? Nashville. I mean, like,
you're getting some fucking headway, making some marketing just off those,
well, and that's like, for me, I mean, dude, selling pot was my promotion for a long ass time.
Fuck yeah.
But until I got with Sonny, it wasn't, I mean, I didn't pay for ads. I don't pay for shit like that. I put out music. That music pays me. I take care of fucking bills and keep it going. There's no extra money for promotion. Well, you know, you sell bud, and allegedly, you know, people know, well, what the fuck's he doing? What the fuck's he doing? Well, hey, you know, Leroy's going to the studio. Leroy, his name's Steven. Why the fuck they call him Leroy? Dude, he's a rapper. He's going, what?
Yeah.
That weed's fire, dude. Hold on, wait a second. Check out his music. Oh, he does music. You know what I mean? Just like, it was. That was my promotion. Like,
no, and that's the fucking kicker. Burner did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can get to the next level. You gotta get you gotta get your foot in the door sometime.
So, I got that post you talked about when that last mugshot I posted on Instagram. That's in Dixon County. Check this shit out. Well, Dixon County is a little podunk meth town.
Yeah.
Fake pills, meth. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm headed to Murfreesboro to watch midget wrestling. Cliffy D's hosting it. This is a true fucking story, bro. I swear to God on my mother. Like, I get pulled over. Cop smells pot. I smoke pot in my car. There's pot in the fucking floorboard. I don't have a sack of pot on me, but there's definitely crumbs.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, dude, you're gonna find crumbs, but there's not a sack.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me get serious. Fucking cop's talking to me. He pulls me out, searches the car. You know, if a cop's searching the car, they immediately have a backup car.
Yep.
Immediately. Backup car comes, dude gets out. I think his name's Jeremy Baker. Jeremy Baker, Jeremy Mitchell. Something.
See, that's that small fucking town shit, is when you know all the fucking...
Dude pops out and he goes, "What's up, Leroy?" And this cop's talking to me as Steven. And this first cop didn't know me as music. So he immediately thinking, oh, this motherfucker's got an alias. We done found him. And now I'm being cordial with the second cop, and I'm looking at the first cop like, dude, like, don't listen to him. My name's on that fucking card right there.
I'm fucking Steven, dude. Right here, I'm fucking Steven.
He finds it, and I had a grinder in the car. Didn't know about it. Like, I had fucking, he said there was probably a quarter in the floor, mashed weed. Like, he could have taken a duct tape and got it up and weighed the shit and charged me for it. Like, he could have done that.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, pal. He's like,
oh, fuck it.
I'm going to charge you with paraphernalia. He opens the grinder, and there's a quarter in the grinder. Just totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to charge you for that. I started the paperwork. Just dump it out. I'm sitting there thinking I'm dumping out the weed, and I was like, well, if I just throw the grinder 50 feet that way, it's in an embankment. Now we don't have paraphernalia. Second cop was laughing. First cop, mad as a motherfucker. Well, he tells me, he's like, man, you're not going to make it to Murfreesboro. They're going to pull you over again. He's like, they're not going to go easy on you. He's like, okay, I'll go home. Well, they got me it was a ticket, a citation, but you have to go get booked on it. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like,
and it was fucked up.
Either take me to jail or don't.
So fucking tow your shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then you gotta fucking pay for it. So whenever you get to jail, you get immediately released.
Damn.
You're like, what the fuck? Dude. You're like, oh, that's cool. We just want $400 bucks out of your ass.
I go to the jail like 2 weeks later. I'm flirting with the booking lady. She, I'm being a sweetheart, fucking Southern charm.
You get a lighter.
Big old, I ain't got one, brother. Big,
Hey, you got my lighter?
big,
Yeah.
lady CO comes and gets me. So I'm joking with this big ass prison guard girl, joking with her. Well, I go in to get my mug shot, and I haven't reached general population. Like, I go down this little ramp thing, and the mug shot's like in a hallway separate. I take the mug shot, and it's some 18-year-old kid, dude. Like, he's younger than me, and I'm 21 at the time. Like, he's younger than me. So I'm fucking with him hard, dude. I'm fucking with him hard. Like, hey, man, if I smile in this, you ain't gonna beat the shit out of me. Like, he's blushing and shit. Like, no. Well,
that's cool.
I go into Dixon County where they do the fingerprints, and now you're in the general population pod, the holding pods, basically.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker's overcrowded, dude. Like, it's fucking.
No, I'm good on that.
Like, they got the motherfucking bunks on the floors and shit.
There's 40 people in the fucking holding pod.
Oh, fuck.
Like, the guard station's here. There's a common floor. Pod. But when I say pod, it's more or less just a cell with a bench going all the way around. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, a holding cell.
Yeah. Well, I get in there, and everybody's lined up in formation. Like, they're getting reprimanded or some shit.
Yeah.
And I walk in that motherfucker, everyone's quiet, and there's a guard station here, they're all lined up in front. And 4 out of the 40 fucking people lined up turned and looked, and they said, Leroy! Every guard in that motherfucker immediately starts looking at me. The bad first impression. Very bad first impression. Because now I've been fucking with the little dude. I've been fucking with the fat CO bitch, right? The motherfuckers are calling me Leroy. There's something going on here. Well, the old dude, like this old dude at the fucking guard shack, he's like fucking a hard ass 60-year-old dude. You know what I mean? Like fucking, he looks old because he works out and shit type shit. Like he's just old stern hard ass. Well, he's fucking with me getting the fingerprint, and he ain't budging for shit. Like, I damn near think he may lock me up. Like, he doesn't like me, right?
Yeah.
Well, someone passes by or says something, and he turns around and immediately something clicked, and he figured out, oh, they know me because of music. It's not because of some other shit. Like, it's because of me. Well, his whole demeanor changed.
Yeah.
Oh man, we'll get you out of here. I'm sorry. We had a little incident. They're usually not out like that. They're not usually out of that. Motherfucker, I'm getting booked. Like, don't say there. Like, what? Hold on. What are you doing?
What do you mean there?
Well,
motherfucker, we're?
Bro.
What do you mean?
So I forgot to mention this, but when I pulled up to book myself, I parked in the handicap by the door. The parking lot was empty. What the fuck are they gonna do? Take me to jail? I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, so he walks me out. He's being cordial with me, and he's like, "Oh, you need a ride somewhere?" I was like, "No, I'm in the Altima." And he's looking. He's like, "Double parked in the handicap spot?" It's like, "Yeah, that's me."
Yeah,
and that's.
Clearly, I have a disability.
Yeah. That's where the mugshot was from. Like, I'm fucking smiling in it, and
that's fucking hilarious. That's bullshit that they'll make you go through all the fucking ringer, but you just cross over a state line and pot sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then how many different
crazy
states?
to even have to be worried about that shit.
Yeah,
man.
it's crazy as fuck. I mean, they still do a whole bunch of DUI checkpoints, people getting drunk, motherfuckers swerving. If I ain't swerving, don't. Leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
if I ain't out
weed
here doing
ain't never
some
hurt
stupid ass
nobody,
shit,
dog.
Right.
If you pull me over, I'm doing 5 over. Right? You must be.
If you smoke weed, you're probably doing 5 under.
See, Virginia, they can't do nothing about the smell of weed anymore.
If I had that, I'd be good.
If you're smoking weed, you're probably going 5 under though.
Yeah,
probably 5 under. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, because I be cruising. I be doing 64 on the freeway. Be like, there's 70. I be like, shh. We cool.
I ain't in no rush.
We cool like a motherfucker. No, hell no. I'm always in a rush, so I try to slow it down with the trees.
Well, man, that's like, since CBD's been predominant, you can buy it in fucking gas stations across the nation and shit. Like, and from where I do music full time, like I got comfortable smoking pot in the car.
Yeah.
Like when I was out doing like beforehand and shit, like if I'm selling weed, I'm not smoking pot in the car.
Oh yeah.
You know.
But see, my fucking vehicle, I've smoked so much pot in my vehicle that like literally since day one, that
it doesn't matter.
No, fuck no.
Yeah.
If I don't smoke weed in my truck for a week and a half, 2 weeks, the second the cop walks up on it, he's like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, dude, weed doesn't get me high.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't get me like I'm fucking falling asleep behind the wheel.
Right.
If I'm in a hurry and I'm rushing, I'll fire one up in the car. It goes out. You know what I'm saying? Because I have good pot. I don't need that much.
Right.
So I fucking hit it a couple times. It goes out and I'm knocked my nerves down. I'm cool. I can cruise. I can think. I'm not fucking, messed up. You know, a lot of times my nerves be shot, or I'm thinking about 6 different things I got going on at the same time. Or I got this going, this fucking thing, somebody else in my ear over here. So I'm like, fire one up, right? And I have to because I'm in the middle of my fucking day. Right. I still got this, and this to do. So if I got a whole bunch of shit going on, and then if a fucking cop pulls me over, I'm like, bro, you feeling get shot if you say anything about this goddamn car. Don't play with me today. Hell no, because I mean, it's fucking pot. It'd be different if I was drinking or snorting pills or doing like a legit drug. This is equivalent to coffee in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's equivalent to a cigarette in my eyes.
Fucking, it's all that probable cause bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like pot, the smell of pot's probable cause for, hey, this guy's a coke dealer, and it's like,
what,
bro? Like, there's a joint, there's a roach in the ashtray, motherfucker. Yeah. Like, your kid sold it to me. Like,
fucking legitimately.
Fuck you, dude. Like,
you know what I'm saying? But it's gotta be crazy living in a small town. They would know, right? Like, okay, everybody knows.
Oh yeah, so that's
pot.
why I got.
So they would automatically just get behind you and fuck with you because they got shit off you. And they're like, oh, that's a free ticket.
Yeah. Well, so like, I was involved with some bullshit when I was about 15, 16 years old. Well, I didn't get my license.
Yeah.
Never drove. Every time I was making, play whatever, like it was in someone else's car. Hey man, give me a ride. Hey man, give me a ride. So I actually got to skip that for a long time, but they got to where I was in an Altima that my boy Chucky Velvet gave me. Shout out Chucky. They got to know that Altima.
Yeah.
And I mean, by the grace of God, 7 months later, I wrecked the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah. See, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get known in one vehicle and traffic in the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was always the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I used to have this 01 Impala, right? And I had an 87 CRX, but I used to have this 01 Impala. And every time I went anywhere, I had that bitch cranked all the way to fuck up with all my windows down.
Yeah.
Now I'm in California, so it doesn't matter. It average fucking. I got 32 days of rain a year on average. So I'm wide open. So they'll see me, they pull me over, If I ever need to bring anything around town, I'll hop in the Honda. I go and hop in the Honda, put my hat on, put my long sleeves on, and drive like this.
Right.
They don't know who the fuck I am. That shit ain't registered to me. I don't even know who it was registered to. I just didn't register it to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that was always my jam.
Well, I think nowadays, man, it's a lot different. Just like with all the different controversy in the past 10 years, involving police officers and
I mean, they're really relaxed on cannabis a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, and definitely in Tennessee within the last 2 years they've relaxed, but it's still like I can go to Nashville and get pulled over with a half ounce. They probably won't even take it.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's a citation at their discretion.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah.
And like I was actually gonna say the most cordial police incidences I've had, which knock on wood, I really don't have them. I drive like I'm supposed to, but the most cordial and nice officers I've ever met are the ones where I've had a gun and I've had to tell them, hey man, I have a firearm.
Yeah.
And like, because in my mind it would be the complete opposite.
Yeah, they're like, all right, get the fuck out.
Yeah, no. But I tell them that as soon as I'm handing them something, and they don't care about shit anymore. Yeah. Hey, bro, your blinker's out, brother. Yeah. Brother, you pulled me over, Yeah. And now I'm brother, like.
now we cool.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
So I mean, I don't know, man. I feel for like I'm always involved in some bullshit. It seems so. I understand where that shit gets out of hand, but I mean,
being so close to Nashville.
Bro, and to be honest with you, Nashville's the part that fucks me up. Because, like, if I go to Nashville, bro, I'm smoking. I'll wave at a cop smoking pot. Because they don't stop you.
Yeah.
They don't stop. And, like, the road going to Nashville, like, River Road, I mean, dude, this is a curvy-ass back road. I'll do 70, 75 miles an hour down this motherfucker. Nearly wrecking everything and just blowing. It's like, it's the end of their jurisdiction. They don't go, it's like a, you know, a loophole almost.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But...
Fucking right. I like it.
Man, they just let that go.
They going to though. I mean, they gonna open it all the way up. Virginia's already like trying to put a bill in for mushrooms. Man. I'm like, damn, you legalized pot and you already jumping on the mushrooms. Move. Hold on, you know what I'm saying? Oregon's fully legal.
I'll move. Well, I ain't moving to Oregon.
No,
yeah, I've been doing some research on the mushrooms.
I like to sit on my porch. It better not smell like shit. You know what I mean? Like,
they got mushrooms out there.
Where?
In Cheatham. Yeah, you guys get them
from the cow, man.
Yeah, flipping them over.
Look, the best shrimp, and I have and fuck you people and judge me, whatever. Fuck y'all, I'm country. Like, that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I got motherfuckers I know allegedly that fucking do the hydroponic mushrooms and the shit's cool and stuff like that.
Sounds good.
The best mushrooms you are going to get are under the fucking 20-pound pile of shit from the 500-pound bull.
Yeah.
Like, that's all there is to it. I don't care if you're 20 years old. I don't care if you're 80 years old. Like, I promise you, the best trip you're going to get off a psychedelic mushroom is something that they scrape shit off of. That's all there is to it.
Those are the first ones I ever had.
That's all there is to it, man. Like,
I think I've only had the ones that are, like, genetically made, like, once or twice.
So, the genetically made bullshits, right? Like, I get that smile going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where shit's funny. The only time I've ever seen shit off of fucking like just mushrooms, right?
Yeah.
Cow shit.
Yeah. The only time I've really ever seen shit was acid. Like, I had to take some real hits of acid. And that was when I seen some shit. I've never seen shit on mushrooms. I just felt euphoric.
Yeah.
You know, colors, waves, you know what I'm saying? Felt great. But I also didn't fucking eat 3 ounces at a time.
Well, no, it was weird. I never really ate them like that. Like, the first time I did shrooms, I ate an eighth. Yeah. And it got me the cheesing high. Like, didn't see nothing.
Yeah.
The second time I ate an eighth, the same shit. The third time I ate a quarter of the cow shit, and that's where I saw shit. I saw shit, bro. I was watching Family Guy in space. Like,
hell yeah.
Shit was crazy.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, man.
I watched the meteor shower one year. I went out to the fucking bike jumpsuit we made, and I ate about fucking. Oh, it was a quarter, but I had a little bit more. And the chick that I went out there with, she ate a little bit. So we went out there and ate it, watched the fucking meteor showers. That shit was a trip.
Crazy.
I couldn't tell if I was seeing shit because they were already falling on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
They were already fucking me up. Hell no. But a lot of people do the microdosing and they say like it really gives them a lot of clarity, like the DMT and
helps
shit like
out
that
the PTSD also.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I can't speak on the DMT. I'm waiting for, you know, a moment to do that. But I have had it has happened twice, and it was out of the blue. But I had a really bad migraine headache for 2 days. Right, like just wouldn't go away. Ibuprofen, none of that shit helped. Microdose about a gram of fucking shrooms.
Yeah.
Right. 30 minutes it was gone.
So
I've had that happen twice.
Really?
Damn.
Twice.
See, I've had a lot of people tell me that they get clarity. Like they'll have, like you can get a headache from having stress and a lot of shit going on, and you get compounded headaches from chronic stress. And what they'll do is they'll microdose and it relieves it.
Yeah.
Right, but don't you think that would relieve it on a cannabis level if you could do that?
No.
Or is cannabis to have a
and I'm not, obviously you motherfuckers know just as much, if not more, than me about cannabis, but like our bodies have cannabinoids in them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, we have more cannabinoid receptors than we do any other receptor.
The weed eases stuff on a mental psychoactive state, but in my eyes, the weed's doing just as much for your body health as it's doing your mental. Like when you do mushrooms, that's solely euphoric fucking psychosis. You know what I mean?
Nothing for your body.
Yeah, nothing at all. And the first time I did it, like the microdosing for the headache, dude, I mean, I was desperate.
Yeah.
I almost went to the hospital. I was like, dude, do I have fucking brain cancer? Like, what's going on?
What's going on?
And it stopped. Well, the next time, and they were pretty far apart too. Like, I'd say like a year later, it happened again. And I just knew. I was like, fuck it, dude. You know what? Hey, man, can I get a gram of some mushroom? You know what I mean? And eat it, chew it. Don't put it in tea or nothing. Just chew the shit. It tastes like fucking hay. Chew it. Like, and, I mean, if I ever have a headache, I'm gonna go looking for some cow shit.
Yeah, fucking right. He's over there flipping patties. What the fuck's going on? My fucking head hurts.
What are you doing? I'm fucking harvesting.
I'm fucking harvesting. Holy shit. No, I think that natural drugs are a lot better than anything.
Absolutely.
That, I mean, by a long shot.
Well,
you know.
But
man, I mean, they have
that shit the doctor gives
you.
you had your ass hooked for years, man.
Well, it's you don't
that's
like
true too.
unless you know where the shit's coming from.
Yeah.
On anything, unless you know where the shit's coming from, that's all there is to it. Like they had the biggest fentanyl bust in Tennessee in Madison like 3 days ago, and it was like 18,000 fentanyl pills already pressed.
That's fucked up. Dude.
5 pounds though.
Yeah.
In a radioactive crate of just pure fentanyl.
Dude, that's fucking murder. That's just pumping.
And they're selling. They're not even selling it, dude. It's there's a middleman pandemic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, who's not going to take something they get fronted?
That's the shittiest thing.
That's why this shit's happening. Motherfuckers aren't buying poison and fucking killing people. No, they're getting fronted some bullshit because they're down on their luck, broke as shit.
Yep.
Not thinking about that shit.
Yeah, they're just hooked.
That's all it is. And I mean, what are you gonna do? Man, that shit was poison. I got rid of it. No, you can't tell that to somebody you agreed to pay back, motherfucker. Like, I mean, unless you're giving it back to them and you're ready to scrap. I mean,
hell yeah. And when you're down on your luck, you're probably not that.
No, not at all. Not at all. You're fucking, your old lady's fucking with you. You live with your mom. Your mom kicks you out.
Desperate.
Like, yeah, that's all there is to it. Yeah. Desperate motherfuckers gonna do desperate motherfucker things.
That's true.
Yep. And it's fucked up. I mean, it's knocking folks off left and right.
Well, and that's like, I've had multiple kids that I graduated with overdose.
Same.
It's like, fuck, dude, we ain't even fucking 10 years out of high school yet. We're just now 5 years out of high school, bro.
Yeah. Young as hell.
Dude, I was the last generation of Mexican brick.
Yeah.
I was the last generation, dude. Fucking 2012, fucking 2011, 2012. That's the last time you actually...
They still had it. They did. When I got to Tennessee, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Bro, brick. Like, they piss on the shit. That's why you're getting high.
I never had it until I came to Tennessee.
2012?
Yes, dude. Yeah.
Like, shit, no fire. They had that fire mid.
No, we're talking about... No, we're talking about when it stopped.
Brick.
Like Mexican brick shit weed. Yes.
Like the shit's formed like a brick of cocaine, and it looks like kilos, and all it is
use
fucking...
a hammer and a damn chisel.
Yeah.
You can't... Or break it, but you're not like crumbling it. Like
man.
It's shit.
No, you're breaking it with a fucking hammer.
Yeah.
Like real shit.
Man.
So... Well,
there's like a strategy to it. Like you could roll it certain ways.
That's probably the same shit my mom said she got for like $20 a bread bag.
Put a chunk in a gravity bong or some shit. Like, so that's what we grew up getting high on, and now like motherfuckers are overdosing on shit, and it's like, dude, like, I mean, compared to 2012, the best weed in the fucking world's around.
Yeah.
And half the times you can get it for, I mean, if you're a buster, you're gonna pay $300 an ounce. But I mean, the average price nowadays is about $150, $200 an ounce.
$150 to $200. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and like, it's fucking killer, dude.
Yeah,
it's fucking
and
killer.
Half the shit's gonna put you up under. And if you really want to do some fucking hard drugs, get a dab. Get some wax.
Or take some edibles.
Take some edibles.
Oh, dude. Fellas. So I don't dab.
Them motherfuckers will black you out.
I don't dab. I'd rather do a week in jail. That's just. honest.
Yeah.
I thought we was gonna have a problem with this podcast though, because like I mean, we get edibles at a party.
Yeah.
I'd eat them. 2,000 milligrams someone made in their basement. Fuck you, I'll eat that. It ain't shit, right? My homie from out of town, you know, had some edibles from California, like real deal legit edibles, and they're like 600 milligrams, and I'm used to the fake 1,500, and I was like, bro, I don't want them.
I got them in my store.
I don't want them. He's like, dude, they're fire. I was like, dude, I don't care. I don't want them. He's like, eat one. I was like, dude, I'm gonna eat one, and I want $50 fucking if it doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
Like, okay, eat it. Sitting there thinking, all right, edibles, you know, they may take an hour to kick in. No, motherfucker, 30 minutes, bro. 30 minutes. I was high laughing. I was calling my mom. Oh my God, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do? It's
I got
weed.
Skittles. I got. Oh God.
Oh,
I got
no.
fucking, you know those peach rings,
Oh,
right?
man.
Yes,
I got, like,
dude.
Oh, dude, gummy worms. Oh, I got shit ton.
No,
of gummy worms.
no. Hold on.
Like
Oh.
real deal in the packaging.
Yeah, no, yeah, bro. So it was high school high, right? The next day, fuck it, I'm gonna take another one, right? Eat another one. High for like 2 hours. Pass out. Wake up like 2 hours later, still fucking high. I'm high from the first day, and I'm still high from the second day. Bro, I'm shitting like a goose. I'm shitting.
Hail and corn syrup.
Dude, oh my God. I was calling people I didn't like talk to in a while. I was like, I'm just gonna let you know some shit went south, and I'm not like, this shit's fucked up. And they're thinking, what the fuck you do? What the fuck you do? And my buddy's texting everybody. I'm texting like, hey, fat ass ate a Cocoa Crisp bar. Like, he's just, he's fucked. Like, just give him a day or two. Yeah. And oh, bro, it
shit that killed Elvis.
It fucks me up. My this old girl I messed with, she thought I was mad at her, and I was like, bitch, I don't have the mental capacity to talk. Like, I'm so fucked up, dude. Like that TikTok shit. I'm fucking over here trying to make TikTok. I ain't followed anybody. For those 2 days, dude, I've learned more dances and new gang signs and fucking than fucking anything, dude. And so
dances and gang signs.
And I'm not throwing the edibles off the table or nothing, but dude, I'm tapped out for a little bit. Like,
I like your style.
Well, it just, you know.
See, they black me out. So like whenever I eat them, I'm just immediately tired as fuck. And
Bro,
I can't keep my eyes open or nothing.
Dude, that's what happened the other day. Cause like I was driving and like I wasn't swerving or nothing, but I was out of it, dude. We weren't listening to music. Yeah. We weren't listening to nothing. I go meet up a homegirl, and I was kind of a dick with her. Like I had my friend's sunglasses or some shit, and met her at the bank.
Yeah.
Come to get the sunglasses, dude, and like she's worried. She's fucking worried because like I mean I'm visibly fucked up, borderline pale face sick, like, and it's just from fucking pot, dude. Like,
is that considered an overdose? It's like, he overdosed.
I drove.
I don't know if
no,
you
I drove.
You just feel sluggish
you know what, though?
the next
shit
day.
won't kill you.
No.
And no matter if you eat 10 times the amount of that,
you'll still be alive. It'll keep you on the toilet 40 minutes.
It will do that.
It'll keep, dude, that's the first time I took a fucking bath in like 20 years, since I was fucking like 3 years old. And the only reason I took the motherfuckers because I fell and I couldn't get up. I was just sitting there fucking high, dude. And I try to get up and I'm knocking over shampoo and fucking Irish Spring Select and shit like that. It's like,
the old shit.
I've made my bed. You know what I mean? Like, like,
wait, where did this come from?
Oh,
who the
my
fuck
God.
still owns this?
Oh man.
Hell no.
That's fun.
Hell yeah. So what's music, man? What's next on music?
Well, so a lot actually.
Anybody
I
be working with?
Yeah.
Dropping another album?
Yeah. So the people I'm working with, the only one I have the clear to say, me and Cole have a couple joints coming out with Jelly.
Nice.
I've written a couple songs that we're looking to pitch at bigger artists. And I have like 3 of like a traditional album, you know, a little bit of rock, southern rock and country music. And then I got a bunch of rap shit just fucking in the can, man. So like back to the street flavor shit, like Bro, I've been working since December of 2021. I mean, I just dropped that last album, Creek Thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, once again, no money behind it, no promotion, no nothing. That motherfucker, I mean, I got gas money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm fucking, the lights aren't going off, motherfucker. Yep. Like, and it's just crazy. My next thing, though, July 22nd, I have a single release called Howdy Howdy featuring my boy Eddie Valero out of Memphis, Tennessee. And it's being released through Monarch Records and Alan Grumblatt. It'll be my first mainstream song.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm sure this will be coming out right about that time. Like, you can fucking hashtag this shit. I'll show y'all the video when we get done, too. Like,
you gonna blow up, man. You gonna be big.
Hey, I think the hardest shit that you got is on that fucking burden. That 40 round, man.
So, man, that's just
that shit. I don't know what it is, dude. That's probably the hardest thing.
You wanna check this shit out? I freestyled that.
Yeah, I know. Because you said it in it. I didn't think you were relying on that.
Yeah. See, but that's that rap. That's that rap shit, man. Like,
freestyle.
I'm so down with the writing, and I know how to write country music and fucking this music. Like, I don't look at two lines anymore. Like, hey, this could possibly do so. Hey, if I sit here another 30 minutes, this could be fucking $250,000.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah. That I came up with.
Yeah.
You know, and
you got anything that you think is there?
Yeah.
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 You just waiting?
Yeah. Well, so there's
Is it more vocal? Is it more lyricist? Or is it more thumping?
So a bunch of them are thumping. I'll show you. Now the rap shit, I'm gonna go ahead and say like the shit's not mastered or anything. So that's really why I ain't just putting it out on blast right here. But man, I got this country song and like I cut it. It's not mixed or mastered or nothing. Bro, I sound like Johnny Depp.
You sound like Johnny Depp?
Johnny Cash. I was thinking
about
Amber Heard shit.
You're shitting on my bed!
So it sounds like a Johnny Cash song, man. And like, it's called Toxic.
Like an up-tempo?
No.
Or like a I hurt myself today?
Yeah, that's exactly what
Hit
it's
a couple bars right quick.
Here's a pill, it'll help you rest. It ain't healthy, but it's for the best. You hear me knocking, just let me in. I'll heal the world with my medicine. Only a fool pretends that the party never ends. And then the hook, TOXIC. Love is killing me.
See, that's tough.
Hey, that's dope, dog.
Yeah, that's the
like,
next genre though.
Well, I'm not reaching for nothing, dude.
No,
like,
but that's what the real is. Okay?
No, exactly.
But that's what the real is.
Exactly.
And that's why I think that when as men mature, we get into the next genre to where we're like, hey, this is thumping, this is
right.
That's cool. But then we get to the part to where we went through some shit in life. We felt some shit in life. That's the type of shit that makes it. That's the type of shit that's gonna be there.
And man, like with this fashion shit, and like y'all, I'm sure y'all seen it with the show, man. Like, I was never unhappy. I could never tell you I was unhappy until I got happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, fully understand.
Until I got happy, and then it was like, God damn, dude, like you were miserable. You might as well been in jail.
Yeah.
You were fucking doing time without a guard in this fucking mental shit, and like, to be honest with you, in the little time I've known Sonny's really helped me out of that shit. Like, I'll get overwhelmed with something, or I'm fucking, I have a very small family, but we've always been family oriented. You know, so it's never my bills. Like, I take care of my shit, but it's like, all right, well, I know we've ate every day this week, groceries. Yeah. You know, it's just not, like, it's not, I'm not, like, these motherfuckers have their own jobs and do their own shit, but it's like,
as you're supposed to.
You know, just do, exactly. Yeah. Fucking, you take from the pot, you fill the pot.
You fill it, yeah, you damn right.
And, I don't know, man, like, it just clicked, like, and it wasn't a month thing. One day, dude, I just woke up, and there was a different thing about me, man. It was something different, like, the shit clicked, like, I was fucking working so long and thought I got nowhere, and I stopped everything with COVID. I was on tour with Ryan. We had fucking like 30 shows. COVID hit, and I mean, it completely deflated. It deflated the country. Yeah. But from where I was at, I've never done a bar show or nothing. Jumped on and did these 3 shows to a sold out crowd.
Yeah.
Murdered the shit. Fucking the 3rd night I did it, I murdered the shit with a laryngitis. Throat was closed. I did a fucking 30-minute set with no throat, and the motherfuckers were singing the shit with me. 3rd time I've ever been on stage, ever. Yeah. You know, and so that, like,
it was a great feeling.
It was a great feeling, and then COVID hit, and it took that feeling away. Yeah. I had a taste of it, man.
Yeah,
and it got ripped the fuck away, huh?
It knocked the spunk out of you?
COVID did, yeah. And then one day I got back, we did, I'd say, man, really after Christmas, I came out of this hole, man, and I just woke up one day, and it was like, I'm not trying to be superstitious, spiritual, religious, or nothing like that, but it was just like, I was so relieved, man. The second I woke up, like, God damn, bro, you're Leroy Biggs.
Yeah.
You know, and I ain't shit. Like, I'm not shit yet. I'm not yet.
But you're still the shit.
But with that being
in your mind, you're supposed to be the
and
shit.
See, that's like everywhere I live, whatever, motherfuckers know me.
Yeah.
Pine Creek, whatever, I go to Teeters, bro, half the time I'm in that motherfucker, I get something for free because someone wants to buy it for me.
Yeah.
Hey, man, dude.
Yeah, hell
hey, man. Hey, bro. Bro, please come see me, dude. I want to give you some weed. I want to give you something like high school football games. I still go to high school football games because those motherfuckers talk to me like I'm fucking Brad Pitt. Yeah. And it's not strangers, dude. It's motherfuckers I know. Motherfuckers who, like, maybe I went to high school with and their nephews now fucking 12 and 13. Like, they remember me, and it's like...
You got the same position in life as the high school football star.
Yeah, man. That's really what it is. Fucking, my nephew one day, though, it gave me fucking cold chills, dude. And he's 13 now. It's probably been when he was like 11 or so when we was doing that tour. And he came home from school one day, came in and asked me, and I'm a junior. People call me Junior in my family because I'm father's same name. My nephew runs in there, he says, "Hey, Junior, are you Leroy Biggs?" Bro. Oh, bitch. You goddamn right, I'm Leroy Biggs, dude. Like, oh, shit. Like, and really, like, a lot of people think it's a character, and it is. It is to an extent, but it's a reflection of me, man. I've always been the outspoken motherfucker in the room. Yeah. I'm not no hard ass by any means, but you're gonna have to whoop my ass. You know, I'm just loud, and it's not like I was never like I'm offensive in a country sense of the way, just because I'm country. That's how I'm raised. But it's not like from a racism or a bias. Yeah, no, it's nothing like that at all. Like, and I don't know, man. I almost feel like a fucking safe haven for people, because it's like I've showed these motherfuckers. Hell, I told these motherfuckers I was living out of a car. I tell them shit. There's no humility in me when the 300-pound kid starts operating off humility. That motherfucker sold out. I don't care who the fuck it is. Yeah. You know, there wasn't no humility about it. People fucking related it to me. The fucking 40-year-old mom that listens to me. Hey, she's got a 21-year-old son too. He's out. He's living in his car. He's on drugs. This motherfucker's not on drugs. He's chasing. You know what I mean? Like, people really resonated with shit like that. Well, like,
plus you got some pretty cool bars though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the bars are hard.
Well, fuck around and find out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, man?
Yeah,
like, but it's just it's a real genuine thing. Like the first time I got money, man, I went and got tires because they were bald.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The first time I got money, I went and spent $200 in Walmart on clothes because I never had new clothes. We're a country ass family. It's all hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
It wasn't that nobody was providing, motherfucker. Nobody got new clothes.
Yeah.
You know, like, what the fuck?
No.
Like,
and we didn't know we was broke because everybody lived this way.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, man. It's just like, it's a hat. Do I have everything I need? No. Am I broke a lot of the times? Fuck yeah, I'm fucking broke, dude. But I'm not lying about who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not lying like people expect something out of me. But just as much as they expect something, they accepted me as a person already.
Yep.
They already know something may fuck up. Something may fuck up. And it's like, I don't know, man. I kind of think it builds into my ego a little bit, but I got this thing, like, I got really close watching documentaries about John Belushi and Chris Farley. I got, like, really cryptic about that shit. I was like, goddamn, dude. Like, that's
John Belushi need to come on the show and talk about cannabis.
Hey, come on, but it's like fucking, dude, there's a folklore to it. We grew up fucking ghost stories, all this shit, folklore.
Yeah.
And it's like, I look at myself as a folklore almost, dude. Like, these fucking kids that seen it happen, they're now in high school. And they talk to me. Dude. Like, I know more kids that go to my high school right now that are making music and actually learning audio engineering and fucking putting effort towards something. And it's all because they seen me do it. They seen Upchurch do it on a fucking huge level. They've seen, you know, and that's like, we just bashed all these fucking social medias, dude. They're shitty and the algorithms are fucked up. You can make $1 million off a fucking phone. And you do not have to program shit. You do not have to fucking manufacture software. You don't have to do that shit. I can reach you in fucking Bristol, Virginia just as quick as I can reach fucking Mahmoud in Egypt.
Yeah.
Really, man. And it's like, the more people you find, the more they fucking jump on it. Like, my fan base was built off of, you know, shaking the baby's hand, or hey, there's a kid in the wheelchair. Well, fuck it, let's get 10 people to carry him up on stage. Yeah. Let's hang out. You know what I mean? Let's hang out. Like, hey man, I'm going live tonight, and I'm going to talk to my buddy Chris, or you know, someone that, you know, people join in, they see that shit, and it's like, I never looked at it like that, but that's what was selling them on me. Come as you are.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're fat. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're retarded. If you're going to give me the time of day, I'm going to give you the time of day. And, like, I don't know, dude, like, this little niche demographic, people like me and, you know, us are fucking associated with, it's the closest thing to juggalos there'll ever be again. These motherfuckers care, dude. I never, like, I've since I've done music, I've lost all my grandparents. Never posted about it.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers figured that out and hit me up. Man, I'm sorry about your granddad. Motherfucker, how do you know? Like, you know, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
they ain't following.
These people fucking care. Like YouTube. I started going live on YouTube here about 1.5 years ago. And there's something called Super Chat. When I went live, I was smoking weed in the car, talking to people, and like, one thing people love is reading their names. If you're on a live, you read that motherfucker's name.
Hell yeah.
If a motherfucker don't know who you are and he hears you read his name, you've automatically bought 30 seconds of viewership.
Yeah, fucking right.
That's all there is to it, dude. Like, this shit's a fucking science. Well, bro, for like 6 months, YouTube lives paid my rent, my car insurance, fucking gas, everything. Like, people jumping in $50.
Shit, man, I gotta start jumping on lives, dog.
$50, $100, $150, like, and you have the people come in and talk shit because they see it, but it's like, I'm telling them all the time, ladies and gentlemen, I am a real deal piece of shit. I do not have a full-time job. It is not because I'm handicapped. I am able 110% to work. I'm just a piece of shit. Following my fucking dreams. That's all there is to it. Well, what you do before this? I sell drugs. Well, why do you admit it? Well, I don't sell drugs anymore. Like, ex post facto, motherfucker. What are you gonna do? Like, what? Fuck, I'm sleeping at the day's end. Come on. Like, what are we doing? Like,
shit.
I don't know.
I mean, but that's real though. I mean,
that's
real. You're gonna get more with love and fucking realness than you are with
the napkins. No, I don't want that.
I figured that you wanted some motherfucking green label.
Shit, I might as well take a shot.
That's phenomenal. No, I fucking dig it though. I like what you're doing. I think that you're fucking killing the game.
Yeah, man. Well, and dude, it's just
fucking trying. You're pushing for the effort. Left foot for the fucking next.
The thing that I really think, I don't think people have taken me seriously yet as an artist because there's so much shit going on with the other stuff.
You're
like,
still a freshman.
Yeah, but not really.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Not really. Yeah.
Motherfuckers were talking about, bro, you're 18, you got so much shit going on, you're so far ahead of the game. Now they're telling me the same shit at 23. And it's like, okay, I'm still ahead of the game, but now I'm 5 years later. You know, like, let's get this ball rolling. And, like, I've been blessed to have plenty of mentors, you know, people that are doing what I'm doing on a much bigger scale that came from the place I came from.
Yeah.
And it's like, they just reassure me all the time, like, some of these motherfuckers push 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
And I'm over here stressing out of my 5th. Really my 3rd year of professionally putting out music.
Yeah. I mean, I just recently heard about you. Probably about 3 years ago.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. That's like, and they're telling me, like, Struggle told me one time at, I think it was an Upchurch show in Kentucky. But he was talking about, he asked me how I was doing or whatever. I told him I was fucking, you know, doing what I can. He's like, and he immediately thought it was on some other shit. He's like, dude, quit that shit. I was like, no, I didn't mean nothing like that. And I think we talked about finances a little bit. And he's like, motherfucker, it took me 10 years to generate fucking revenue monthly. Motherfucker, if you don't glass half full your way to the fucking top and stop bitching, and like it just, the shit really woke up. But I mean, at the same time, I'm a product of my environment. I'm a country rapper. I grew up in Nashville though. There's a lot of Nashville fucking cats Instagram don't like, whether they're fucking drug dealers, gangbangers, carjackers, killers, whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whatever. And for a long time, I think that has maybe handicapped me in a sense of like, people don't know if I'm taking it serious. See a full-time rapper, man, you know Leroy gets around. Mm-hmm. You know. And
yeah, but at the same time, I mean, time and place, you know, when in Rome, you gotta do what you gotta do to get home. So.
Yeah. And see, that's really been my excuse.
That was always my excuse.
Well, and that's what I'm trying to use now.
Legit.
But see, at the same time, it's like, dude, bro, I'm not incarcerated.
Yeah.
I'm not dying. I found something I'm passionate about. I'm making money.
Yeah.
If I don't wake up and smell the fucking roses, they're going to be on a casket. Yep. Like,
fucking real quick.
The shit, I mean, it goes back into what I said, dude. Just one day I woke up happy. I woke up really fucking thankful. Like, there's a lot of people I know that I really do care about. I don't talk to anymore because they're fucking fucked off. Had the same opportunity I did.
Yeah.
Like, that shit's a grim reminder, man. And it's like, I'm happy-go-lucky. I'm joking, dude. Like, I'm going to say something fucked up. I'm going to make somebody's mama go, what? You know. But, I don't know, man. Shit's,
She gets real quick.
Yeah, shit gets real, dude. Shit gets real
quick.
And the people thin out, man.
Yeah.
The people thin out. Like, and obviously, the bigger I get, you know, more people try to come involved, and I let more people in and stuff like that. But it's like,
there's gotta be that fine line, though.
I got maybe 3 people I talk to.
Yeah.
You know, I got 2 people I talk to every day. One being Sunny Paradise and Cole.
Yeah.
We're partners.
Yeah.
I got, you know, a homeboy I talk to every day. He's like my, you know, he's my third eye, like just buddy. And then I talk to Miguel like every other day. You know, I went to school with him. He's wrong, dog. Don't worry about it. You know, but it's like the shit thins out, and it's like,
motherfucker.
I'm cordial with these people, and I really do become friends with these people. Like you see people like your post, and well, they've been doing it for 24 months. Yeah. You start to, you know, recognize hey man, that's Jeffrey Connor. That's fucking, that's Erica Richardson. You know what I mean? That's Wendy Rice.
That's what gets you shows. That's what gets you your streams. Saying their name in their lives.
Right.
Actually being a part of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Because once you get to the next level, you don't do that anymore.
Right.
You know, I think after
but see, that, I think you do though. In this lane you do, bro. Like, think about this. And I'll name drop. Jelly Roll's #1 right now.
Yeah.
In rock, number 20 in country.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Those are both debut albums.
Yeah. Killing it. Nationally.
Killing it.
Stunting on.
Killing it. He's going to do Bridgestone Arena December 9th.
Yep.
It don't make a fuck who it makes mad.
Yep.
And he talks to people the way I talk to people. Yep. It's that politician thing. You're a product of your fucking environment. Yep. I'm not going to go out here, make $1 billion and go fucking invest in Japan. Yep. Fuck you, dude. I'm going to go out here, hopefully, make $1 million and invest into fucking Charlotte Pike, River Road, Pond Creek. You know, like fucking you give back to what's around you. And that small town shit, dude, it's gonna save the industry. I mean, that's really what it is, dude. Like, I come out here and see this shit, like, so I pull up, get off the interstate, fucking airport road and fucking whatever this podunk hillbilly shit is.
It is come from.
I pull into this industrial park, bro. It looks like Omohundro off Fester's Lane in Nashville. I'm thinking, what's going on? The GPS is stopped with a pin. I see fucking semi-trucks parking. I was like, okay. I look to the right, and it's the Virginia State Police headquarters. And at first I'm thinking, fuck yeah, all right, they got me. I've been set up. Fucking, I did something to piss. Shout out Johnny Cashville. I did something to piss Cashville off. He done set me up. I'm fucked. And then I call Ace, and Ace is like, yeah, dude, it's the building on the left, and I'm over here talking about the other building. He's like, well, yeah, Bubba, that building's on the right. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
That was on the right.
I pull in, dude busting his ass out here, God love him. I roll down, I was like, hey, brother, I'm waving from him from a Kia Soul. Yeah. This motherfucker's got oil in his face, worked hard all day. He's like, you looking for the podcast? I was like, yes. We've made it.
He's like, we made it. Son of a bitch. Well, I'm glad you fucking made it.
Absolutely.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of fucking a little overwhelmed. No.
Yeah. I'm parched.
Like,
I don't know what's good.
Fuck Joe Rogan, dude. I'm coming here. Like,
dude, that's what I'm saying. I love it.
Let's go.
We need to get Joe Rogan on here, though. At least one time.
Yeah, Joe Rogan got to see.
You know, shout out Buffalo Trace. We probably have some. We might have drank it. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sure there's been a bottle of it.
Hell yeah. And Joe Rogan did inspire me for the table. Mm-hmm. Yes. Motherfucking right, dude.
He'll be here.
I hella appreciate you coming out, man. This shit was fucking awesome. Dude, I love the fucking...
I know, know we're already saying it, but I mean, I got some shit popping this summer. I'd love to fucking come back, man. Like, this totally fucking... blew me out of the water. What do I got to do to come back? I'll kill somebody.
Dude,
I told y'all that. I told y'all that.
We got you, bro. We got you. Listen, we picking up.
You just come back, dog.
You just come back. Listen, we got you.
Hey, man, are you Randy?
Be like, listen, don't run. I'm not chasing.
Yeah. Look, dude, I can either tell you my reasoning behind it, or I can shoot you in the back. Like, come on.
You want to look at me in the face when I do it, not be a
They started running. I'm going to have to knock on doors saying Publishers Clearinghouse. You know what I mean?
Hell
fucking fun.
Well, hell yeah, man. No, that's good fucking good, man. And, dude, you got to come back. You definitely got to come back up here. Enjoy some more fucking trees.
I'm moving in. I'm just moving in, bro.
I like your fucking stuff.
You got to...
You ain't got to sleep on the car no more. We got you a lazy boy. I will say the air goes out at about 2 o'clock in the morning. So, but it clicks back on at about 10. You'll be fine.
Got internet.
Hell yeah. No, man, it's been fucking great though. Hey man, shout out fucking Cashville. You already know.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, dude. We got some badass shows coming up too, and you definitely need to come back up and fucking rock out. Hell yeah.
Hey, it was great to meet you, man.
Shit, great to meet y'all, man. Fucking, like I said, a random corner of bumfuck Virginia.
Yep.
I'm in a loading warehouse, dude. I legit thought Pablo Escobar's back from the dead, and he was gonna kill me for some shit.
Wait, do you owe money? I was like,
no. That's what
you're 23.
How'd that work?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I didn't know what to expect.
Oh yeah, I fucking love it though. I think that's the vibe. We like to scare the fuck out of people.
Well, you got me, dude.
Yeah.
You got me. I've seen fucking $1 million worth of semi-trucks pull in a 30-second period. I was like, all right, my legs are going to go in that truck. My fucking head's going to go in.
All freezer trucks?
I didn't have to write the book to read it. I know what y'all are doing. I know a fucking setup.
Hell yeah. I hope you're immune to Benadryl.
Yeah.
He didn't drink the whiskey. I like it. He's smart.
Yeah, but he didn't crack that bottle.
Hey, Charlie P was like, shit.
Nah, Charlie P was like, I can't even open a bottle.
Shout out Charlie, man.
Hey, man, shout out
Yes,
Charlie.
sir.
That's a motherfucking jam. But I'm going to chop it. Yes, sir. Thank you.